So we thought about building a school in southern Malawi. We took the model off of Madonna, who's building her school in northern Malawi. We bought her project, her school project from her. And this thing has already been proven to work in several other third world countries, so we know it actually does work. Based on that, we then met with tribe council. You got to meet with all the tribe leaders there, the president, the education board, and they are all on board with this. And as of right now, the Hamels Foundation is building grades 1 through 4, and we already just put in a clean drinking system there, a well. And this right now, the school that we're getting ready to build will help over 2,400 orphans. That's a lot of kids to get off the street, and they will be first generation HIV and AIDS free, because they will actually have skill sets that they can go out to their community and start working. So based on that, where Kennett comes in is grades 1 through 4 are being built right now, but there's still grades 5 through 8 who all need funded, so these kids can stay in school. And one thing to keep in mind is that you're not just giving these kids an education, but you really are, that is their survival. The only way they get to eat that day is by going to school for their one meal. You can imagine eating one granola bar a day. That's about how many calories they get in an entire day, no matter how young or how old they are. So they will get that pretty much, it's porridge, that one bowl of porridge a day, and that is all at school. So most of them, you would think, oh, these kids come to school to be educated, whatever. It's actually based on food. So the Hamels Foundation is now providing 3 meals a day, clothing, books, you name it, we will provide it. And again, that's where Kennett comes in, is that if you raise enough money, it costs $10,000 to provide one entire classroom for these kids. Then above that classroom will actually spell out, Kennett School. And it is a legacy. To actually go there, and I can't wait for the day that I get to go there and take a picture of this classroom and all of your names, and then bring it back to your school just to show you. It's really, really empowering to see that you guys changed the lives of over 2,400 kids. And trust me, it is not forgotten. They are just so thankful every time we show up in a truck. They can't believe we haven't forgotten about them, or that we're back the next year, that we're able to do this with all of your help. Because it's definitely not based on Cole and I, it's based on all of the people like Julia and yourself, that we're capable of doing this as a community. Sorry, we really talked about that. This is basically where the school is, and I know it's hard to tell off this, but you can imagine 2,400 kids and only 17 teachers. You can imagine what that would be like. It's chaos, and there's no rhyme or reason. This right there in the background is actually the kitchen for all of those kids and all the teachers. It's just really unbelievable to see that. All of these children are AIDS, HIV positive. And this just goes to show you the demographics of what we're getting ready to do. That we will actually reduce the class size to 30 instead of 123. Believe it or not, just to build this school, these numbers are a little skewed, but to build the entire school is like $1.7 million. Here in America, that would be over $60 million. So that's a huge difference. Next slide. This is what, a little over 3,000 kids. This is actually their playground. You can imagine, again, this is a normal classroom in Malawi. You can imagine trying to listen to your teachers and everything while you're sitting on this for 8 hours a day. Probably wouldn't happen. This is actually where they get water. So they bathe, wash all their clothes, and their drinking water is all out of that system. That's an art room. They have never seen crayons or paint before. That's actually been painted with mud. That's a classroom, 119 kids. Clearly there's no desks. And this is the best classroom I've ever seen in Malawi. That is the best. And again, 2,300, it's about 2,400 kids, 17 teachers now. This is another project, is actually the teacher housing. These teachers, if you went into this house, you would actually see, what are they like? They're like huge termite mounds. You can imagine walking into your own home with termite mounds and no bed, no running water, no toilet, nothing. It's dire out there. And in about 5 years, we'll actually have a teacher program, exchange program, where teachers from here can actually go to our school in Malawi. And we actually are building teacher housing for them right now as we speak. I think a little over 30 houses are being built just for teachers alone. This literally is the bathroom. As you can see, it's a tree. And again, education equals jobs, which equals AIDS or HIV intervention. And again, all of these kids are AIDS, HIV positive, but also with their education will get all of their meds that they need. With meds, a child with AIDS or HIV can live well into their 60s and 70s. So this is not something that they'll just die tomorrow, or it's, it doesn't have to be this bad. This little girl, Grace, she's one of my favorites. Grace's family, every single person in her family actually is deceased from AIDS or HIV. The only thing she's AIDS, HIV free. The only thing keeping her that way really is education. But from the Hamels Foundation, we fund a little over 10 kids a year, and Grace is one of them. And I can really attest to you. Now she's much older than in that picture, but she says, this is what kept me alive. Education is what kept me alive. And she has a goal, and she wants to be a nurse now, and we're going to make sure she sees that goal all the way through. So that's really the Hamels Foundation in a nutshell. And then once we won the World Series, once Cole won the World Series, I had my part in that too. We decided to come here to Philadelphia and actually help inner city schools. And now, as of right now, Hamels Foundation is actually the single largest 501c3 that has ever given the largest grant to a Philadelphia school in Philadelphia history. So that was a huge undertaking, and you can see a little over 12 schools that we've helped now. It's all on our website. If you want to be more involved in those projects, you can as well. But I know this is what Kennett is raising the money for, and I have to tell you, dollar for dollar, this is where it's at, is that you are able to impact this many kids. Do you have more questions? Is that good? Okay, I hope that was informative enough. And my mom actually, on our website, my mom's here, she can actually answer any of your questions on our website if you want more knowledge about what projects we actually are doing in Philadelphia. And I know Julia is very knowledgeable about the Hamels Foundation. I'm sure she'll be glad to answer any questions or keep you updated with the progress of how your actual classroom building is going. And when your classroom is being built step by step, we'll actually send you pictures on every 2-month basis. It takes a while from Africa, but you guys will actually see the progress, and it's just really, really cool. So I thank you so much for your time, and thank Julia, and you guys have been awesome. Thanks.
Thank you, Mrs. Hamels. That was really informative. Now it's up to us to pitch in and make this happen. The goal is to raise $10,000 to build the Kennett classroom in Malawi. Sure, $10,000 is a lot of money, but guess what? We've already raised $2,000. And if we're successful, Cole Hamels will visit our school in the spring. Here's how you can help. The most obvious way to help is to purchase one of these t-shirts, and the cost is $20, payable to Kids Pitch In, and they are available in 3 places. You can buy them during lunch at both the middle school and the high school. They will be on sale during all lunch periods. Or you can buy them online at kidspitchin.org. The other cool thing about buying a t-shirt is that each purchase will receive a raffle ticket for a chance at winning autographed Cole Hamels merchandise. When Cole visits our school, he will draw the tickets, and the winning students will receive these prizes directly from Cole. Here's another thing. Since I don't have 4 lunch periods, I will need some help selling the shirts. So if you're interested in volunteering during lunch, I would really appreciate it. Just catch me in the hallway or send me an email at julia@kidspitchin.org. So we have a challenge on our hands. Mr. Reggio at the middle school already has a large group of students helping him sell shirts. And we can't let the middle school raise more money than we do. That would be pretty embarrassing. So we really need to bust it out here at the high school. And remember, this is $20 for an awesome cause that will touch the lives of kids halfway around the world. These kids have no opportunities. Building this school and enabling them to receive an education will make a huge difference in their lives. Let's all pitch in and make this a gift from Kennett that will continue giving for generations to come. Thank you again, Mrs. Hamels, and thank you all again for coming.